It has presence in over 50 countries across the world. And for diaspora members, well over 400. Yes, I'm talking about Kimisitu Sacco that has spread its wings across the world, and it's fast becoming a very important investment channel for Kenyans living abroad. I sought to find out the services and products the Sacco has to offer for the diaspora. Take a look. It's been barely a year since Delvin Mora relocated back to Kenya from the People's Republic of China, where she pursued a master's degree in supply chain management. Delvin is the operations manager at iSignature Builds, a Rongai-based business that she started with her husband while living abroad.
We deal with wooden stuff. We make wooden stuff, bowls, beds, seats, tables. We also deal with liquid glass that we use to make tables, beds, bowls, same thing. We also make bags out of wood and leather. We also do metal fabrication. I first went to China in 2015. There is a lot that I learned in China, and one that really made me stay there longer is the opportunities there. You know, China is like the kitchen that serves the entire world in terms of production. So there's a lot of business opportunity there. I do sourcing for Kenyan clients, and I have clients in Uganda as well. So that I learned while studying and living in China. There are so many Africans, so many people from all over the world who go study in China and start their own companies there. I wanted to invest with Kimisitu. That's what my initial thought was. But then living outside, sometimes you get so immersed in that world out there and you even forget.
This is what inspired Delvin to join Kimisitu Sacco, a Tier 1 Sacco with an asset base of over 9.6 billion Kenya shillings and a global membership of over 11,000 people.
I joined in Kimisitu Sacco back in 2018. I had just finished my master's and I was newly married, and I felt like I really needed to invest. I was getting good amount of money out of the work I was doing, and while supporting family and stuff, I really felt a need to invest somewhere back home because I knew my end goal was to come back home. So I knew Kimisitu first when I was working with an international organization called Vestergaard. I was a junior employee there for a short period, and I got to learn that they used to save with Kimisitu.
Yes, Kimisitu has over 460 diaspora members. Luanga Mbeche is the Sacco's Chief Executive Officer.
Kimisitu Sacco is where to be. We are present in 56 countries of the world, so that means we're able to serve our members all over the world, irrespective of which part of the world you actually have. We have our products, and we know one of the things that we are actually aware of is that the diaspora need the trust, need the confidence that they actually have in a financial institution, and actually we've been there for 37 years.
We are compliant in terms of all the audits and the kind of reports we submit to them as per the requirements, all the statutory requirements, the ratios, and all our operations are streamlined towards the compliance. We are doing now what we call hybrid AGM, where we have the virtual and physical. And the virtual enables all members, including the ones in abroad, all corners of the world, they are able to attend and follow the AGM and even ask questions and contribute, which we ensure are minuted and share with them.
So we basically leverage on technology, and we have our own app, our own mobile app as Kimisitu Sacco. That means that you can actually be able to do a transaction at the comfort of your home. You'll actually be able to apply for the products, for the loan. You're actually able to join as a member through the online platforms that we actually have. We do all our applications online, so we are basically a digital Sacco, and that means that our reach is all over the world.
One thing I like about Kimisitu Sacco is the staff. When I was in China, I could still communicate with them and they would get back. They are so efficient. I never took any loans for the 4 years. Now when we decided that we want to bring our business here in Kenya, we needed money. And I tried to reach out to people, friends, family members, and it was hard. So I had to find another way. And I didn't know that Kimisitu would come through the way it has.
This is how iSignature Builds Kenya came into being.
I just tried. I even didn't know like how much I could get out of the little that I had invested. So I walked there back in 2022 when we came back home to start this business. So I walked into the Sacco, then they briefed me and told me what I qualify for. They educated me on stuff that I didn't know. Then I just applied. It was so seamless. I just gave them all the documentations they needed, the work, my pay slip, my contract, just that. I got the money in a matter of few days and we shipped in our things. We set up this place.
In Kitengela, about 45 kilometers from Delvin's business, we find Joseph Tanui. Like Delvin, Joseph is an entrepreneur. He owns a restaurant by the name Meat and Grill. He too has reaped the benefits of being a diaspora member of Kimisitu Sacco.
I was an associate scientist at ICRAF. I moved out of headquarters and I was in Kampala, Uganda, doing a project under African Highlands Initiative, where I was a policy scientist there. And one thing I liked in Kimisitu was that it was not entirely limited to Kenyans living in Kenya, but I realized I could be a member even in Kampala. So I actually became a Kimisitu member while I was based in Kampala, working in Kampala, and at that point I didn't know how long I was gonna last in Kampala. I ended up staying 9 years over there. This is a family-run business. And me, my wife, my son and my daughter, we are directors and we work towards this. This is not a rented place, this is owned by us. But when we bought it, thanks to Kimisitu, we bought it simply because we had a facility. Kimisitu was encouraging us to be able to at least get an asset as we were working. And I would say one of the biggest problems you have when you have just your monthly pay is this whole issue of lumpiness. You are not able to gather enough capital to be able to produce the major factor of production, and most of the time is an asset, maybe land. Kimisitu helps do this.
So the uniqueness about our diaspora membership is that we are able to provide the solutions that these diaspora members want in terms of investing back home. So you find that diaspora members are looking to buy a home, buy property, so that by the time this person is coming back home, they're able to have somewhere they can be able to call a home, or this could be investments in terms of rental units. And we are able to finance these projects for up to 105%. So, and we give our members up to 7 times of their deposits. So for the diaspora membership, we are able to make it very swift and easy to apply for these loans.
We promote the housing agenda, is that we have a product that we call Makawalisi. So for the Makawalisi product, we give a multiplier of 7 times a deposit that you actually saved with us. And then we have, for the home ownership, we have, you can pay up to 12 years at 1%. And for commercial building, you can pay for 15 years at again 1%.
Through their services, Kimisitu Sacco has been able to change the lives of thousands of members, with the ripple effects being felt in the economy.
My name is Caroline Karanja. I'm a co-founder of Outreach Tours and Safaris, and I'm the CEO. Outreach tours began in 2011. We've been able to upgrade from van to cruisers, and this is because of the Sacco. Personally, I've been able to take even education loan where I paid for my degree. And I would say, as a member of Kimisitu, what I like about them, they become personal and they look at each member request case by case.
When a member takes a loan and he starts a business, he has income. He's able to bring even employment to other people. They're able to start transport businesses, they're able to do agriculture, farming, they're able to still meet their loan obligations and take care of their families.
Can really be proud of is the achievements that we have in terms of the revenue. Our revenue has surpassed $1 billion that we are going to share with the members. We have also the ISO certification.
I usually really feel fulfilled, especially when members come back and they give testimony that loan that you gave me, they show me pictures on their phone. I did this. You can see my beautiful house. You can see the apartments that I've built with the money that you gave me. You can see the transport. I have a fleet of vehicles. I started with one, then we always top up. And they've been able to get more and more. And it gives me joy because I'm serving others. And I've been able to make their lives move from one step to another.
Great. Quite encouraging to learn that SACCOs are becoming important investment channels for Kenyans living abroad. And congratulations to Kimisitu Sacco. Well done. Presence in over 50 countries across the world with over 400 diaspora members. Wow.